Welcome to this episode of Money, Sex, Power. We are learning success. Remember, success is learnable. Also, it is teachable. Definitely, if you find a success teacher, you can learn a lot of success from that person. Now, the greatest success teacher is King Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. If you make him as your mentor, it is nothing like it. It is incomparable to any other thing. Now, how to make King Solomon as your mentor? You can make him as a mentor when you begin to read the book written by him. Money, Sex, Power. Master it. Will help you to have King Solomon as your mentor. Now, today, chapter 19, today is day 19. We'll read from chapter 19, verse 1. Better is a poor person who walks in his integrity than one who is perverse in speech and is a fool. Now, in this particular sentences, there are four different qualities of human beings is being said. One is poor person. Second is integrity, in his integrity. Third is his perverse speech. The fourth is a fool. There are four things. Out of that, today we learn about one thing. Perverse speech. He says, one who is perverse in speech and is a fool. Now, what is perverse speech? What is perversity? Now, perversity itself is not a good word. It means a person with crooked behavior, crooked words. Maybe he means something, he does something. There is a lot of variation. There is a lot of incongruencies in his speech. That's called as a perverse speech. In fact, perverse speech will straight lead you into failure. Failure can be the result if you have perverse speech. So it is important that we learn what it is and avoid it. Many times we don't avoid what we don't know. Without our knowledge, we can be sucked into some things because human nature itself is so complicated. So it is important for us to know. So today we'll learn something more about perverse speech. Now, perverse speech is crooked speech. Means a crooked lane is not a very exciting lane. In fact, a highway is something which is very exciting. So perverseness is crookedness. Some people will term us crooked people. It's better to be far away from crooked people. Okay? Now, in fact, if you read the book, okay, in chapter 8 verse 13 it says, the wisdom it says, I hate perverse mouth. So please understand, the truth personified or the wisdom personified is loudly saying, I hate perverse speech. So we should understand perverse behavior or speech doesn't go hand in hand with wisdom. A wise man will not be perverse and a perverse man will not be wise. So if you really want to be successful, you should be far away from that. And it says in chapter 4 verse 24, put perverse lips far from you. That means we all can be perverse in our lips. Please understand, there is nothing which we cannot do. We can learn perversity. In fact, we can see people talking perverse things and we can also imitate them. So my friends, if you really want to be successful, you see that you have a behavior which is far away from perverse behavior. Okay. Now, let me read to you a few words which describes a man with a perverse lips. What will be the attitudes or the nature of somebody who has a perverse speech? Okay. Now, in chapter 6, verse 12, I am reading from chapter 6 and verse 12. It says, a man with crooked speech is a worthless person. Okay. That means his worth automatically comes down. Okay. It doesn't really matter how much you earn, how much you are educated, where you work, what you do, what you eat and all. Please understand, it will make you a worthless person. and it will make you a wicked man. He lives by crookedness of his speech. Okay, and it also goes ahead and says, he plots evil with deceit in his heart and stirs up discord. Okay, it looks like a wicked politician. Okay, but here it says very clearly, he plots evil and he stirs up discord. That means when he talks, people begin to fight. If he comes inside your department, I tell you, people are going to fight with each other because he is going to stir up the discord. Okay, now you may wonder, hey, how can this be? A perverse man is coming and he's creating discord, he's doing wickedness, he is a worthless person, he's creating trouble for everybody. So should we bear it with him? How long we will bear a worthless guy with perverse speech? Probably you may even identify somebody in your department or in the places where you live, work. Somebody is doing perversity, somebody is doing crooked things. Now what is their end? Let me read verse 15. It says, therefore his disaster will overtake him in an instant. In a moment he will be broken beyond healing. So never allow you to get worried or disturbed about these perverse people. Let them do what they can do. But it is not going to hurt you or harm you if you live by wisdom. Because always understand one thing, whatever dangers may be around you, whatever evil may be around you, when you have the principled living, you have enough strength to take care of those things. I tell you, truth, humility, fear of God, these are some of the characters which we are developing through this study. So when you develop those characters, I tell you, you need not worry about perverse people, crooked leaders, crooked colleagues, nothing. They will be, disaster will overtake him in an instant. In an instant, disaster will happen to them. They may disappear. They may run away. So nothing to worry. You need not really be depressed about all these things. If you do not live a principled living, if you are not going to live by the book of Solomon, definitely you have to be disturbed, and you will be disturbed, because these guys are not going to leave it. He is not going to make your life easy. He will make your life difficult. But because you have a principled lifestyle, you can easily avoid them and overtake them and see them destroyed. Sometimes it can happen overnight. Let me tell you one thing. You can see them destroyed overnight. They will disappear from your life overnight. Cheer up. You see that you put perverse lips far away from you so that you can live a confident life, a successful life. Thank you for joining us today. May the Lord bless you as you imitate these things. Let us meet again tomorrow, same time.